Ready, go.
Hi everyone, we're here with Matin, Hollywood makeup
Oh.
artist and beauty director for Willa. Thank you so much for sitting with us.
My pleasure.
Who are a few of
It's all right. Just keep going.
what products do you use on your clients?
From Wella, I use the oil now a lot. Zero shine when it's needed. I always use that. The primer now that I have, which we didn't have before. I've been using the concealer pen for over a year, way before it came out. Because I was testing it, so that one is one of my favorite. Skin tint I use now. Yeah, so those are products I use. They come in with clean face, so I don't use washes and stuff with them, but I send it home with them, so sometimes they use it themselves.
Who are the few of the celebrities that you tweeted for that we might know?
I mean, without naming names, I've worked with a lot of the girls from there. I've been doing makeup for so long. Let's put it this way: the nice ones, the sane ones, I work with. How's that?
What is the best beauty advice you have for young girls starting to like wear makeup?
Be very conscientious with what you use on your skin, because your skin is the biggest organ. It does absorb toxic products. So it's important to stay very clean with your regimen. The second most important thing is, if you are going to start color, learn how to do it. Do it very lightly, be as light-handed as possible. True artistry is about what not to use more than what to use. So when you really look at the portfolios of people that are doing makeup in the industry, there are some that are extremely heavy-handed and there are some that are really light-handed. I'm like one of the light-handed ones. So when you really watch the skin and the look overall, the lighter makeup, the lighter-handed makeup artists, they create, I hope, we create more of a timeless photo, a timeless beauty, as opposed to, oh, that was done in 1989, or oh, that one was done in 1992, or oh, this is like when Instagram eyebrows were big. So it's like, it becomes very specific. So it's specific, when you do specific, it's a trend, it comes and goes, and then it kind of blocks people in that space and time, as opposed to something soft and beautiful. Then when you look at the picture, it looks like it's a timeless beauty. You can't tell whether it was a century ago or it's in the future. It's always beautiful.
And then, if you had to use just one Willa product for that you think everyone should have, what would it be?
We're actually an hour away.
Well, if you asked me that a month ago, I would have said concealer pen. If you ask me now, I would say the oil.
So now we want to talk a little bit about the new product, the Skin Elixir.
Well, Skin Elixir was, I've always used skin oils and serums and elixirs for my clients for decades, before it was even a trend. I mix my own oils at home too, and so I've always had it for body and for face, and my clients always liked it, so they always ask for more, and my sisters, they use it. When I mix my own oils, I don't have to put any preservatives, I don't have to put anything in it, because I'm just making that batch and I know I'm going to use it, or whoever I'm giving it to, they are going to use it. So it doesn't need to be preserved that way with chemicals. This oil, what I really loved about Elixir was that we were able to make it with 7 ingredients that you can actually read and understand and know what it is. It's not like bicarbonate, blah blah blah, hyaluronate, this. It's not, a 10 syllable word that you cannot even pronounce or recognize. So everything is pretty much food grade. I mean, it's the most natural, organic, beautiful product. It has no preservatives. Frankincense preserves it naturally, and it's good for your skin. It's extremely healing. It's extremely light. So I'm mad about it. I'm really happy to finally find a product that was specifically made to what I wanted. Like honestly, if Christy wasn't open to it, I would have launched it myself.
How do you use face oil when you're putting celebrities' face?
I give them, after spraying with the balancing mist, I always massage it in the back. I go behind them and I really give them a really good massage. And when you do massage your skin, it's almost like like a facial that brings in not only it not only relaxes the person in the face, but it also relaxes the skin. So and also it promotes blood flow to the skin. So when you massage it, just you actually bring a lot of blood to the skin, and then you nourish it by putting on the oil from the top. The combination is amazing. So if you can take time, I would urge you to take a few minutes and really massage your face.
Is the elixir good for all skin types?
That's the reason I rejected so many of them. Most of the oils and elixirs are made for mature skin, and it's an anti-aging product. So I wanted to make something that it was very important to me that the elixir was light enough, and that's why every incarnation I got, I would take away a heavier oil and I replace it with the lighter and lighter and lighter to a point that it was like the lightest you could go. I'm thrilled with it. I'm really happy.
Why would you use oil instead of like a moisturizer?
Well, moisturizers, first of all, to make an emollient, moisturizers are emollients, right? Whether it's a cream or a lotion. You have to put stabilizers in it in order to, because usually it's an oil and water mix. So in order to keep it looking like a pretty lotion without curdling, without separating, you have to put emulsifiers and stabilizers, which are heavy chemicals. And a lot of those chemicals are branded toxic now, if not carcinogenic.
Yeah?
Paraben is one of them. Paraben makes a lotion or a cream stay beautiful for 5 years at least. So it's because of the shelf life that a lot of people use these creams and lotions. And if you don't sell it, it will go rancid or separate. An oil, the beauty of an oil, and that's why it's such a big phenomenon, it's such a big trend now. You don't need to stabilize it that way. It doesn't separate. So you don't need harsh chemicals in it, although some oils do have it, but you don't need it. It's actually in a liquid form, and you can mix the 2 oils or 3 oils or 7 oils in our case. You can put a few drops of essential oils to keep it fresh, and you can make it in small batches. So it's not, you're not making like a room-sized batch at once, so it will last you, 5 years.
So is oil kind of like more efficient way of moisturizer?
It's the most efficient way.
Organics?
Absolutely. It's the purest and most efficient. Remember, skin is waterproof, so nothing goes into the skin really. The only way to deliver things is by having oil, and that's how the toxins get into the skin too, because if you're using a lotion or a cream that has chemicals in it or stabilizers, that oil delivers it into the skin. So think of oil as like a truck that would take products in. So it's like without it, let's put it this way, if you have like sacks of potato out here, right? And the only way to actually take it from here to there is by transporting it physically or in a car or a cart. So think of the oil as that cart or that person that actually picks it up and takes it into the room. If you leave it here, it just stays there. It will never roll by itself. So that's what oil does. Oil actually transports products into the skin.
So yeah, it's the only thing that goes really like soaks into
It
your
soaks
skin.
into your skin, and it actually nourishes it from outside in.
And then our last question is, why is the Willa oil, like the elixir, different from other products? What makes it special?
As I said earlier, you can actually read the 7 ingredients in it, and it makes sense, and you know it all. So it's in a way food grade when you look at it. It's all organic, pure oils. Nothing is synthetic. And also, the beauty of it is that it has no stabilizers in it. It has no chemicals, 0. We made a very small batch, and then when we finish it, we make another small batch, so we don't have to, we don't have to have the products in our storeroom for 5 years and then ship it and be worried about it going rancid. All right.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure, girls. Say hi to San Francisco for me.